Tim Albright with AVNation at NAB 2026 in the Shure booth with Everett Salyer. Thanks for having us, sir.
Thanks for stopping by.
So I was with you guys at IBC where you unveiled the DCA 901. So if somebody either didn't watch that video or didn't pay attention to IBC, first of all, what is the DCA 901?
DCA 901 is a planar array microphone that has 78 transducers in a certain pattern in this concentric circle. And then those are summed together to create beamforming microphones, 8 of them in this particular form factor. That, think of it like if you were to take that microphone right there and shine a flashlight out from it, the light would pick up all the audio that's inside there. So you can, and reject all the outside noise really well. So you can pinpoint very precise, subtle sounds in very hostile environments.
As somebody who has covered the AV industry, that sounds strikingly familiar. So talk about the evolution from the MXA, which is where some of the technology came from, into the DCA.
So the MXA, it's exactly the same form factor. It's a slightly more ruggedized because it is taken down and put back up. But what's really different about it is they've stripped out all of the processing inside of it and created a GUI that's geared just towards broadcast.
Okay, let's talk about that for a second, because you've got multiple microphones basically, right?
Yep.
What sort of use cases are you guys seeing this being going to be applied to?
So right now, NBA, of course, is we've used it in tons of basketball games. That's our longest use case that we've had. Baseball, House of Worship. We've had NCAA basketball, women's basketball. The list is really long. Marching bands. You name it, it's a really flexible microphone and it can handle almost any environment.
Talk for a second about House of Worship, because that one's interesting to me. I hadn't even thought about that one.
Yeah, so the idea is they want to reproduce kind of the energy that's happening inside the church and reproduce that for the people who would be watching at home. And they can do that with this microphone. It can take that really large space, you can set the lobes apart and then put that down to a stereo mix so you still get that depth and that width that you want and reproduce that for the people at home.
Very interesting.
They've also been using it for choir microphone applications and choir mics and streams.
Oh, very interesting. All right, where else do you see this thing going?
I see this going in, well, we have an NHL as well. Predators just got 2. There's another booth here that Everett and Studer have paired together and created software that uses the puck to. And so this thing is starting to take legs. It's starting to go into other...
People are taking this idea and then running it with their own ideas.
Yeah, which is really awesome.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Has to be very gratifying.
Yes.
All right, very cool. Everett, somebody wants to find out more about the DCA 901 or just Shure in general, how do they do that?
So they go to Shure.com.
All right. Everett from Shure. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. It's avnation.tv. Find more coverage of NAB 2026. All that and more at avnation.tv. It's avnation.tv.